Good afternoon, everybody. This is our last journal, and I'll be going over the benefit flow, and the institutional strategies for, I guess, a financial aid professional at Morgan State University. So, if I was a financial aid professional, I guess initially I would probably, you know, have more people or more staff, like fixing all the technical issues in regards to I guess our online systems that we have. Um, I guess a lot of students have issues with, maybe signing up for classes, dropping classes. We always have to email multiple times. Maybe sometimes when it comes to, I guess, refunding the students, that process always takes a little while. So I would make it a little bit easier for the students to be able to, you know, have access to these systems, number one. And then number two, have their things processed a little bit quicker. Um, Also, the benefit and flow strategy. Yeah, I guess it also goes to like the technical strategy, just making sure the students are able to have their things processed quickly, right? In a quicker way, in a quicker manner. Um, because a lot of things when it comes to financial aid, they're pretty slow, right? So I guess in regards to that case, just knowing that the students have everything processed quickly, not just financial aid, but also classes as well. For the institutional strategy, I would have financial aid, um, and like IT and like the different departments grouping together, maybe, and getting like different feedback from other students on how we can improve. I think the feedback just comes clear because a lot of students will call in and they would express their issues or the frustration that they may have. Um, now this is kind of different from, I guess, what the university does now, because it does like actually wait until they see the students' problems, like before they start fixing them. Um, and I guess Mary's approach is like focusing on understanding the student's actual experience, and then try to build something around it to fix whatever problems they may have. The next question was explaining like structural, symbolic, and political violence were all shown in reading about migrant frameworks. Structural violence is basically when society is set up to make life harder for certain groups. Um, Migrant workers, they had low pay, they had working in dangerous conditions and like limited health care. Symbolic violence is when people are treated unfairly, um, and it's basically many workers or like farm workers, they were working in like poor conditions, um, instead of getting like the treatment they deserve. Political violence happens usually like with laws and like governments policies that make it harder for them to like live and operate. um Many like migrants, they did not have like strong legal protections, which led for them to be treated unfairly. But I guess I do see these types of violence in different parts of society, and like some communities have less access to goods, healthcare, and like safe housing, basically.